And since last time people were saying like, oh, so you just need a Neftys, I made all teams without Neftys today. So we're just gonna go through the teams as you probably see them being used. Defense, let's switch off this midweek thingy into the U. And since I have chilling based offenses, you can also use chilling on defense, which is always nice. And let's add in a record. And let's go for the rush. So we have a whole bunch of teams today. And yeah, just gonna see how things work. If things work. Would you be able to still clear this? Kinda depends how fast you are though. Let's give it a try, it's only rush anyways. Ah, well that could be pretty fast too. That is also an option, that works, that works. Underdress Tiana would have done more, I guess, but not a bad team, not a bad team, I guess. Was really great? No, not really. Don't have the fastest of Tianas. Well, 216 is not super slow. Did you see Genji fly? I could see the first bit of it. But I didn't fully see it because I had to go to family dinner thingy. Oh, you also crit on 15. Okay, you do too much damage. Jesus. But I did see the 2 wins, which was nice. And apparently it went downhill from there. They actually did do a lot better than the expectations, yeah, that's for sure. Not sure how well I will do against some mass and those kind of bases. Not sure if I would trigger a Balio pass by just hitting Martian. I did rune up a pretty good Leia and this Leia. Look at the damage. Double 32Ks on a tanky Vanessa. It's just absolutely absurd, man. But that is kind of the thing, since a lot of people are Zairossing now. Wait, did that hit 16k times 3? But that's the thing, a lot of people are anti-Zaiross right now, which does give more of an opener for Leia once again. This is kind of interesting. But that's the thing about this Leia, I can use this Leia the way I do it, because I have a chilling, so you don't have to go full crit rate. And then even Björnchills, 26 into 35. Well, that's hella dead, bro. That is hella dead. I kinda like that team. Can you make Truffle HOH? No, I cannot. You know why I cannot? Because I have a 0 influence of what happens in this game. 44k on a Camilla. Not bad, Mr. Zaiross. Not bad. But Reddit said, well, if Reddit was true, we would have had a really shitty world. What, that is pretty darn fast. Yikes, and he did push back that. That is kind of bad. That is a really fast Triton though. Also, my Kabila would have not outsped that. Gotta remember this guy. He fast as fuck. Okay, that's a super high damage. You probably. Let's see how much damage it is. Decent amount of damage. Wait, this we can actually hit right now. That is the cool thing about chilling teams. Chilling Chiwu teams give no shit about some Dian Lang goofy looking thing. Okay, that thing did survive. Let's see how annoying it is. He nearly died to chilling as one though. Yeah, that kind of hurts. But so does this chilling. Why did Reddit say now? I have no clue. Reddit probably said, I got my first LD5 after 60 million days. And then someone replied, choking thing. That is mainly what you see on Reddit these days, right? Light Harper has potential. Not sure, not sure. Okay, this team was a lot tankier than the previous few teams. That is for sure. Holy shit. Okay, this team was definitely a lot tankier. Let's see if we then Zaiross this. Okay. In the end, Zaiross damage still absolutely fucking insane. I expected Leia to do more damage than the Zaiross, but... Are you using Zaiross over Krogan right now? Yep. Yep, I do. If I would miss armor break on the Kinky, I would probably deal very low damage on it, but let's see. Did miss on the Björnchill though. Okay, that thing also does survive. That does kind of suck. What the fuck is that damage, man? 58k skill 1. Okay, Leia, okay. That's pretty insane. These things do tend to do a lot of damage. They miss on the right. And still dead. Yeah, the chilling damage is really absurd. Chilling is a strong unit if you give good runes to it. And good artifacts. Yeah, defense also rocking. Would I outspeed this? Well, I did get outsped by Triton earlier, but... Let's see. Okay, do I outspeed this? And if we land all of them, I'm liking that a lot. It is definitely by the mercy of Galleon and Chiwu. If you start missing a lot, you have a bad day. But so far, so good. Okay, missed on 2 this time. Well, that's the thing, like, if you miss 2 but you kill the other 2, it's still not that big of an issue. Kinda depends who you kill. Well, the whole team is in tune, even if Chiwu misses A to B, I would still be in tune. I kinda wanna give it a try. Not bad, not bad. This might be a little bit tricky because of you. I kind of want to give it a try. It is early in the rush anyways. Yeah, if I would miss a few strips here. Okay, do get armor break on all. Could still be bad. I lap. His chilling is so ridiculously fast, man. Yeah, it could be that without skin it does it the other way around. Could be, yeah. Okay, missed on the Gazelle. Doesn't matter, chilling cleanup. I'm liking this team a lot. It's that I normally can't, like if I have my Kabila ruined, I can't rune this as well. It's too hard to keep both of them ruined. This... Well, could give it a try. Missed your random pull? Wait, what random pull? Oh, missing on these two. Ah, you did sleep me. It's bad. You do a random pull? Didn't even see. Well, that's probably the reason for saying I missed it. Nope. And he has enough. Okay, if you get that many additional turns in, then it might be bad. Wait, did you? Making commercials. And everything is hella dead. Checking where I can see that if I missed it. Oh yeah, I did see it. Or it was there. I did not see it, but it was there, yeah. Medical rush, want to see you rank 1? Sure thing, sure thing. That is a nasty dispersion. Yeah, 100 Ras will Tiana would be better against these things. To get legend, this will give you sub. I don't expect to get legend. Could outspeed this with my chilling. Chilling against chilling, but I have lower lead. Let's go for it. Also, I did not expect his other units to be in tune. That's kind of bad. Rip my deck buff. Think just so annoying. Yep. Well, this team is kind of built that even if Galleon ints, I still have a chance at winning. Chuck Loris. I love that name already. Federica kill if you do enough damage. But that will be pretty hard. Sonya's easy to kill. Per killed. RTA. I guess still speed, HP, HP. Additional damage by artifacts. And then additional damage by speed and HP. Some accuracy, but you don't have to go max at all. This team smacks hard. This team is especially smacking hard. Missed on the left and the right. Okay, hopefully that thing is slower. It's sneller than or it's faster than you. And it did stun you, that's not great. Yeah, missing on the finesse is pretty much the worst thing that can happen. Because if this Vanessa survives, it means another unit survives. It's the part that sucks. Like this, it's a lot better. As long as I armor break 3 out of 4, it's pretty much always good. Yeah, you do have speed up effect. I have the same thing on this. 27, 28. That thing is also still critting Camillas. That's annoying. Does the speed up effect work? Simply if you have speed buff, normally it's a 30% speed buff, but let's say you have 10% extra, then you get a 33% speed buff, technically. In this case, all units have additional or a speed increasing effect. Some more than others, but all 3 have. Or well, all 4 have even. You would go at random, so... we have Chibu pushback. Yeah, I do have videos on explaining all artifact lines. He might cut already. Nope, okay, hopefully pushback. Was resisted. Okay, as long as you don't go for the Leia right now... Oh, you don't even move. Then it's fine. That's surviving more than I expected it. Wow, that's tanky as hell, freaking... Oh wait, it did die. I was like, wait, it's still not dead? I might lose to the Camilla late right now. He took too much damage already. Especially a bunch of crits ain't gonna help me. Oh, that ain't gonna help. Look at the Juno. Yeah, that was a pretty tanky Juno, but probably still minus light. That's the thing. A lot of people did switch off the minus light, but there's still a few people that do have. A lot of people are all minus fire right now, but it's kind of like 50-50. And if a Juno gets speed buff and has speed increasing effect as well, then you do tend to do a lot less damage to it. Okay, if you revive, please revive right. The other right. Do I still lap? Don't lap. That's... okay. And you nearly got 4 HP back from that proc. Okay, that kind of works, I guess. Okay, that still seems to be working out. Somehow. Not bad, not bad. Well, imagine just landing your armor breaks and then your match is good to go anyhow. That is the Galleon issue. That is the Galleon issue. But it's not... like a lot of matches, if you have good cleanup units, it's still doable to hit anyways. But of course a Neftys is better. But I'm just showing that you can also do without. Plus you can hit a few other things. Like this, for example, you can hit without a Neftys. Or with a Neftys, this would actually be harder to hit, I would say. It just gives different options. But that's also always the thing. People are trying to look for a one-to-one replacement of Neftys. That's not there. Like, she's the most unique unit in game. You're not gonna find a one-to-one replacement in Neftys. So you replace the Neftys with a Chiwu, and you use a different... well, you just use a different way to get to your boosting rather than a Tiana. That's the main thing. A lot of people are really focused like, okay, I want to replace the Neftys. I have all of the other units, I don't have Neftys, how do I replace the Neftys? That's not what you should be asking for. You should be asking is like, okay, how can you replace something? Or sure, replacement for the Neftys, but then also change the team. Because changing just like, oh yeah, let's go for a Truffle. It's like, yeah, you're gonna lose speed. But this is technically a team that I normally would use with the Neftys. So then it's replaced for Truffle. You just have to look at different options. And not necessarily just a one-to-one translation and saying like, okay, then I can use the exact same team. No, just use different teams. Adriana's really good, Joe. Adriana's a lot easier to rune than this team, though. The chilling needs pretty insane runes, and then everything else besides it needs pretty insane runes as well to make this work. And then I do tend to miss a lot of armor breaks on you, which is kind of annoying. Can we still kill that? That is annoying too. And that is also annoying. Of course, we don't strip the right thing. But that's the thing, Chiwu is pretty good for cleanup, so even if your Galleon fails like this, that is what you should be aiming for. You could always use Maxi. Maxi is the biggest misconception of people thinking he is good in arena offense. He's terrible. Like, if you think Maximilian is good, use a Gemini. It is literally the same odds. Like, that's really the thing, like, oh yeah, just use Maxi if you're not using... No, no. That's the last thing you want to use. If you think Maxi would work, start using your Gemini. You're gonna have fun with that one. It's not the worst even though, but if you have good cleanups with the Gemini in other slots, you could actually use this team with a Gemini if you're fast enough. It's just kind of working on the 19 lead though. But then you don't need the armor break and you can work for something else the whole way. In this case, I kind of want to do this. Yep. Does Leia hit as hard as a Kaki? Mostly more. And Zaiross hits even more than that. Okay, I kind of overdone my Zaiross. 77k on a Kaki? God damn it, man. Zaiross is fucking insane. And normally I don't really use Zaiross with an attack buff, so that is the big difference in there. Wait, is this a guilty? No, it's not a guilty. Would I outspeed this? I think that he uses something similar like this on offense, so... Wait, he has double talisman. I gotta hit him for having double talisman. I gotta hit him for having double talisman. Fuck you. You don't double talisman me. What the fuck, man? Is there a big speed difference? I'll show the speeds of the chilling at the end of the rush as well. Normally I don't really show the speeds of my fastest units. But since I normally don't use chilling and I'm not expecting to use this if I have my normal team running, I will showcase it. I'm curious to see if I would outspeed this. I don't think so, but since it's still 32 minutes in, I kind of want to see. No, I don't. Good thing it dirt. Too bad I don't outspeed that. This guy also has about every LD in the game. But that is a statement? You mean for me not planning to keep using this? Well, in the end, if you do have a Neftys, of course you're gonna use a Neftys. Like, that's logical. But I'm just showing that it's not a necessity to have it. Sure, if you have it, it's better. But it's not a must. Are you missing a lot of LDs? I have 18, so I missed the rest, which is like 120-ish or so. Oh yeah, a good amount. Zaiross same build as before? Nope. No, I had to use some of the fast fatal runes for other units. Because the rune depth in this setup is pretty difficult. So I needed to spread the rune depth, especially for speed, a little different. And therefore my Zaiross had to be on a swift build rather than a fatal. Because my fatal, I have a few fast fatals once. Plus, in this case, I would recommend people to go for a different style of artifacts if you do tend to use Zaiross with an attack buffer. Because in my normal setup, my Zaiross is mostly without attack buffer, and then crit damage 3 and crit damage max is the most interesting. However, if you go mostly for attack buff Zaiross, there you go, attack increasing effect. It is actually less attack. Because of mostly being used with an attack buff. I actually don't miss any of the Drakens, and I miss only Wind Gojo. And besides that, I miss 5 other units. So technically I miss 6 units right now. Including the Gojo. Yeah, that legend. We shall see, we shall see. Still 29 minutes on the clock. A lot can happen. Imagine dying without having armor break on your ass. Oh wait, that's guilty. That's a pretty darn fast chew. Arm break left, please. I keep missing on the Vanessa, which is the most annoying one to miss on. My lap after that, okay. I do have all buffs. I think I'd rather try to kill you. Okay, good. And that's the thing, chilling cleanup is clean. Well, Magellan is max accuracy, so 100 rush should not matter on any unit. But it's interesting to see that I mostly miss the Vanessas. If I miss anything, it's mostly the Vanessas. It's just odd. That's not great neither. With this, I'd rather kill you. It's your armor break. Does have decent damage on his Neftys though. But it's a lot more easier dealable with you late. Vanessa has 400 resistance. Yeah, it looks like it. Getting a few hits myself. Yeah, if this guy is rushing, I can't really hit him too easily. That's the thing in Europe, we have always a few people with just insane accounts rushing, so getting legend because of that is kind of difficult. Oh, is he having the Panthers luck? Let me steal that, you don't need that. Okay, let me not steal that, apparently. He stole my stuff instead. Still only stealing one thing. Okay, as long as he doesn't get additional turns, it would be nice if we were to land some stuff by now. We did. Luckily, Mingxi isn't rushing like HR did. Yeah, HR's account was also really insane for rushes. He's also the one that has most legend finishes in global by long shot. I'm not sure about the other servs, like Asia server and stuff. Okay, that armor or that strip is not an issue, as long as we land everything else. Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get Pink's def looks disgusting. I think Pink's def is actually easily hittable for mine, for my off as well. But me and Pink never hit each other pretty much. I think it's Maximilian, Tian Lang, Lionel something. Maybe Björnchul. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Lionel Tiel is so bad. It's no. I would rather see a Triton, but I think it just doesn't care enough to rerun. Yeah, Triton would do a lot more. Yeah, I do agree on that. Don't have a good one against Alexandros. But no, P Triton is pretty good, yeah. Would not really recommend 0 will runes. Okay, that thing was pretty darn tank. Hmm. Okay, that one is down. That one kind of hurts. Uh-oh, he goes for another round of that stupid skill. Works. Thanks, Matt, Juno, Kami, Alexander's good defense. It's not bad, but I also don't think it's super great because it's relatively easy to outspeed. But it's definitely not bad. Yeah, chilling is definitely doing pretty darn nice. Same for that Leia. That one might be a little bit too annoying. Bailey. Well, Bailey can be used in this team as well, and then you go for a different armor breaker than Galleon. But I kind of wanted to go for Galleon setup today. It's Bailey. It's the Boomerang Warrior Light. I could hit this. Yeah, I can. Oh, that thing on the left is super tank as well, it seems. That is totally fine. It was the Zupa tank. Not sure if that thing super tanky is that useful. Speed Leia. I will show all of the runes at the end. She's pretty fast though. Plus has speed increasing effect. She is in tune even if I don't push back, just on the speed buff. We will get... Okay, rather that hit than a skill 3 from you. Rank I'm right now... Rank 3-ish? Yep. Now you will have damage reduction, which is not good. Not like that. Wait, your Triton is slower than this thing? It's an interesting way to build it. That is a lot of misses as well. That is... okay. Okay. With Galleon missing 3 death breaks, still an easy clear. Which is what you would like to see. Okay, not gonna kill the Tianlang. Still almost killing the Tianlang. As long as I don't get dispersed. Did get dispersed. But should be still fine. bad, not bad. Yeah, for the clears on the Camillas, it's pretty nice, yeah. Definitely is pretty nice. This one. No, I don't have a good Alexandra kill on this current setup that I have. Using the new GB12 team. Wait, which team is that? Because most of my GB12 teams seem pretty old. Okay, so as long as we land all armor breaks. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm not to be afraid of women tutorial. Bruh, wrong channel. Wrong channel. All of Alexandra's today. GB12. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I made a recent one on that one. I did get slight upgrades for my Luna actually, which would make it able to run better. I'll show the runes all the way at the end of the rush. Okay, getting a few hits. Troll with 3 or 4 sisters. Yeah, that makes you even more scared of them or not at all. Okay, miss on the right, but that is fine. As long as we kill everything else, I don't really care about missing on the Beyond Drill. Good armor break. Yeah, he's a good 30-40 points ahead of me right now. But he has the most OP team in game, which is the Talisman, Neftys, Diana, Kabila. That team would zoom through like everything that I'm hitting here. Like absolutely zooming through everything. I think we first kill you. Plus he has one of the best defense with like all crazy LDs. Even TL, maybe that one a little bit less. But if that's the only thing you're ignoring and you're clearing everything else super fast, it's not an issue. Actually never used the team with the Galleon. This team is actually a little bit tricky without a 100 res will Tiana. Okay, we missed the armor break on the right. Did it probably increase cool time? It was. He dies to dot, yep. Okay, that thing is just being annoying right now. There's your Leia speed. I'll show the runes at the end of the rush. But I can tell you this team is not easy to rune. I can tell you that much. But is it impossible? No, it is definitely possible. Good artifacts? Well, that's the main thing. You need good artifacts for this to work. Yeah, it is definitely... When I runed this up, I was actually like, whoa, okay, this is asking some of my rune depth as well. Yeah, he's a good 40 points ahead. That's hard to catch up on. Yeah, you need to speed up artifacts. $14k per hit on all buffed chilling on defense break. It's just absurdly high, man. That is just so freaking much damage. You got no mods? I have a few mods. But most of the time my chat doesn't go that mental, so no one has to be banned. Most of the time. And if it's needed, I can always ban them myself, right? Peaceful chat in here. Yeah, there's not too much rage. People going mental on weird shit here most of the time, no? Most of the time. Yeah, 15 crit rate on a Camilla, that is a ×3. So your crit is actually going to be a chance of... What was it? Might this be annoying? No, I don't think so. But you have a 38.5% crit chance on a Camilla with a triple hit 15. Which makes it decent amount of chance to crit anyways. $9k per hit on the Furry. Yeah, that's actually a pretty high hit. Okay, let's hope we still kill. Yikes. He is slow though. Okay, that thing didn't help for the slow. Yikes, instant though. A little bit of a risk taken over there. Would I rather hit you or hit you? No, I think I'd rather hit you right now. I would have actually hoped that you died there. The cleanup on this team is just so good. Sure, it has lost a few times, but in general, the cleanup on this is like really good. Sure, there's a lot of things that can go wrong because you have a Jew strip and a Galleon armor break. There's a lot of stuff that could go wrong there, but it is still good enough to where I say because of the cleanup that it's worth to do. Okay, getting some more hits myself. She was speed increasing as well. She was the highest speed increasing of all of them. Otherwise I would never get even close to being able to get this in tune. She was actually the fastest unit by runes, this whole team. Because the chilling gets like 19.5 per buff and it starts with 2 buffs. Okay, it does actually seem that with this case the Rakan was doing better. I guess that less people want to bruiser it, like slow bruiser it. But this case, more people would slow bruiser it. With the pony in there. Plus the combination of a Rakan and the Nyx is pretty annoying. Once again, we did miss one. That's not great. Okay, good derp. Thank you for that derp. Thank you for that derp, monkey. I highly appreciate that. It's funny, if we miss armor breaks, it's mostly on the Vanessas. Where's shield in this team? Galleon. Galleon is Swift Shield. Why 19.5? I don't know, man. I thought it was 20 before, but then someone showed me that it was not. Then I'm like, okay, then it's 19.5. Not the worst. Would do some damage on this though. So do I. Was chilling base speed 101. So it technically makes him, if you have all of the buffs, it makes him a base speed of 140-ish. Which I do think makes him the fastest unit in game. Maybe Shumar has more speed. I don't know what the Shumar base speed is. Because he gets like 15 from passive as well. And he has a awakening speed. Water server might be faster. Depends, because that is also depending if your enemy has shield and will. If the enemy has shield and will and you have shield and will, then yeah, probably. Because I think he gets 5 per buff, right? And he's what, base 105? Asharian, Gingerbrave? Well, could be, could be. I'm actually not really sure about all of those numbers. Okay, getting a few hits. That is fine. Jiwa against a Hellfest is also pretty nice, even though you don't see too many Hellfest these days. Miss on that is actually pretty bad. Actually rather try to kill you fast. Even rather than getting rid of that Hellfest thing right now. I can clear that Hellfest later. It's actually a pretty darn slow unit right there. Let's see if we do this. And remove that. Thank you. Clear on the right. Not clear on the right. Clear on the right. And then clear on the left. That's a pretty slow Giselle. I think of Chakra. I'm not sure. I think he's not that bad right now with the recent buff to give more branding chance. Would he cut? Okay, that is still kind of fine. Judging for the late turns is just so nice. There's so much damage to this stupid smallest pumpkin looking thing. I did expect to use more Zaiross actually, but in the end, this is the better team for me. From the few teams that I did rune up. Yeah, outspeed this. I'm gonna try. Kind of a gamble. Go outspeed it. Leo's the fastest unit, technically. Yeah, I guess. You could argue for that. Okay, this time we're definitely not gonna kill the monkey. At least land on left. We did land on left. Please kill left. Okay, we did kill all but monkey. Perfect. What makes you skip an AD? That I can't hit it. There's too many things that could be the reason that I skip it. The simplest answer I can give, I don't have a good counter against it. It's the only answer I can give, like. Otherwise, I would have to go into every specific one that I skip why I'm not hitting it. Like, for example, I don't have good hits into Alexandros right now. Insta-skip. Yeah, I think that's the main thing that you see me skip a lot today. But does that make Alexandra the best unit on defense? No, it's just me not having the puzzle piece to kill an Alexandra with the current rerunes. It's as simple as that. Not necessarily that it's like the most OP thing out there right now. Don't stun. Thank you. Is it possible for you to get cut by a Juno speed buff? No, if I have speed buff myself, I'm not gonna get cut because I'm faster anyways. Because they also have speed increasing effect, so even if they have speed increasing effect, I have speed buff, they have speed buff, it's same. Yeah, he's too far points ahead of me right now. But besides the number one guy, I'm pretty far ahead of everyone else, I guess. So far on defense. 3R5 after? I know. It's funny to see, actually, the rush where I don't use Neftys. It is pretty much going better than the last few rushes I did with Neftys. Like, sure, I most of the time get like around the top 5-ish finish. But this is a pretty clean top 2 finish right now. Maligant is rank 1. This guy is rank 1 and he's like 50 points ahead of me. So there's no way that I'm catching up on that. And there's about 25 seconds left and I don't have any wings left. But I would say with the chilling hit that I was doing, it was actually doing better than the Neftys hits that I'm normally doing. So sure, Neftys in general take will help you get better offenses in. Yeah, that's I've been playing on that account. But in general, I think it's super good unit, or it's super good to not use a Neftys. There's just other options out there. So yeah, that's the end of the rush. Another rank 2 finish. Definitely not that bad. Okay, so we're still running the free raid already. So let's look at the offense hits. So the main thing that I actually did use, I did have this one ruined. In the end, I didn't use it at all. But it would have been decent against like Björnjo and Camilla cleanups. I mainly did use this one. So triple fight on this. This one would be better on 100 resistance with the wheel set. It's better into the Junos if you do get outsped. Triple fight over here. Then the Zaiross was a 210. Lower attack than last time. But it had attack increasing effect plus damage on water. Because most thing what does end up living is a Camilla. I did shoot like a 44k on a Camilla with this, which is pretty nice. And then this is combination between crit damage 3, damages up, and then also some accuracy. That's about that for that one. Then we have this team. Normally I don't show my speed units, but in this case I will, since I'm not planning to use chilling that much, because in the end Neftys is a little bit easier to use. Sure, if you don't have a Neftys, this is a really good replacement, but since I don't use it that much, I don't care to show it. So it's a 228, and it does have this artifact and this artifact, so there's a lot of damage coming from these two artifacts. If you add in a lot more speed increasing effect, you do tend to do a lot of damage, but it's a crit damage 4, so that helps in with the damage as well. Then the Chiwu was also on a 228. I thought it was actually fast, but another 228. This thing was on a 27 speed increasing effect and another 28 speed increasing effect, so a total of 55. Yes, these are quad rolls, both sides. This is also, I need this much speed to be in tune to a chilling that is also 228. So that is actually with even the 55 speed increasing effect. That's how hard it is to root this actually. Then we had the Galleon that had to be a 312, so plus 204. Also on a 23 and a 23, both sides, and it has to be shield because something in this whole team has to be shield. And then we had the Leia, which in this case I could make 70 crit rate, but it is a 181 speed on still close to 190 crit damage and 1860 attack, which is a lot of attack, and then 21 and damage on water. And then here a 16 max, a 2, and then a low. So that's just overall really good one in there. So your speed buff on the Chiwu gives close to 50. Yeah, it goes 55, normal is 30. No, it gives about like 46, 47. Adds this team to the list of not being able to rune. Yeah, that's... yeah, this Leia's pretty insane. This Leia has a good amount of stats to it. Absolutely. It even used this intangible rune. This intangible rune is really good. I'm trying to get this one to a good attacker. But yeah, the Chiwu and the Chilling are decently difficult to rune. But there are options there. Like, it's not hard, or like it's not easy to get those runes, but it's not easy to get a Neftys either. You gotta make things work. And then defense was just rocking this most of the time, and also the replacement of this. That's the cool thing if you use Chilling though. Because a Triton, if you use a Triton on offense, or no, wait, the other way. If you use a Triton on defense, you're mostly not really going to use the Triton on offense. Whereas if you have a Chilling on defense, you can also use your Chilling on offense and the other way around. Which is pretty nice. But you have to keep in mind that also either this or this has to be very fast and also speed increasing artifacts. Yeah, you can definitely rune slower and then get lower ranks. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you want to get a G2, or like, if you want to get a rank 2 finish, then you gotta rune it up like I did. But if you don't have that, you can still get decent ranks with it. Yeah, that's the thing. Not everyone has to get G3. Very fair point. And also, why do I have this stupid booster on Vio to get more tolerant freaking things that I don't want? Man, they should have changed this event completely and flipped it the other way around. Rather than me saying what I want double, I want to say what I don't want to get. And then I exclude like 10 different rune types that I don't give a shit about. Man, if they did that for R5, I will be farming R5 for a fucking month and a half as long as this event was running. Like, absolutely, I would be farming R5 all the freaking time. But now it's just like, you get a boost of like, I'm boosting Vio, like how many, I even keep Vio blues. I'm boosting Vio, I got one Vio in, what, 22 runs right now. What? This is stupid. I'm only doing R5 because of free R5. That's the only reason I'm in R5. Mostly the weekend of free R5, I do R5 for the whole weekend. And then afterward, I completely don't do R5. Because R5 is kind of shit. If they gotta rework anything in the game, it's gotta be R5. So I just wanted to add that in with the end of the rush. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.